destiny. A Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must out wickedly perfect, fear not effects.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Are you ready to rise to the challenge here on the Rising Stars Challenge? Then come to 2K Sports. On behalf of the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll be watching the Stars playing against the Elites. They're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And another of our fabulous all-star events, the Rising Stars Challenge. Teams composed entirely of first and second year players. Shaq, what does this game mean to these young fellas?
In the words of one of my good friends, Kenny Smith, you are a product of what you have seen growing up in your environment. These players have seen the likes of Kobe Bryant, all these guys before them. Now they're trying to establish themselves as a future NBA star. They got to go out there and have a good time.
Well, I appreciate you quoting me, and I appreciate the experience. So you should never think that you should look back at this and say, just make the most of it. If you don't, you will regret it.
Can you even remember when you were a first or second year player in this league?
Yes. I can. I remember my first time walking out on an NBA basketball court, and I can remember plays in that game.
And I remember making the first all-star team. I beat out the great Patrick.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A look at the Stars starting group. They've got Wiggins. Towns is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Jay, and it's Moutier in at the one spot.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Russell. The Stars making the shot. The dish to Parker. From outside the arc, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And so, here are the Elites. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns.
And for as much offense as the All-Star game features, I mean, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. I mean, this is an action-packed event year in and year out.
You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right. Yeah, I will never forget that. And it's part of what makes this game so fun. I mean, we don't come to the All-Star Week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Navarro, the long distance three is buried. Jay's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight. And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's Wiggins missing.
With just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And it's the elites with the ball. After the Stars get the three. The drive by Russell. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Russell's got his first points of the night. The Stars with the lead. And here's Moutier. Wiggins left side. Here's Towns. An easy 2 points on the layup. Towns has got his first basket.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Here's Azania. He has 5. Out of bounds. The elites take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The elites trail by 3. Outside Russell. There's the pick. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play. You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
A rebound by Hazania. And it's Russell at the elbow. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
On up the court. Moutier with the basket.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Johnson, a wide open look, and again it's the elites with a 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here's Wiggins following the 3-pointer by Stanley Johnson. Feeds it to Russell. Here's Azania. It's blocked. Here's Wiggins, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Jabari Parker. The Stars have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first free throw is good. Some changes for the elites. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Clutch comes in for Jabari Parker, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Johnson. Timeout called, the elites. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The elites leading. Payton outside. Wiggins with the block. Now here's Moutier trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Nurkic can't hit. The shot no good. Now here's Moutier. Not a lot of room. Here's Navarro. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jay's got 9 points.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And that one's good. Wiggins. The Elites trailing. Payton with the ball. Screened by Nurkic. To the wing right side. Back to Payton. There's the pick. It's deflected. Wiggins against Russell. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And some changes here for the Elites. J.Gar Sampson comes in for Hezonja. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. And a new group getting ready now for the Stars. Okafor's checked in. Mirotic comes in for Porzingis. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Moutier.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Okafor. Rebound by Nurkic.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
It's deflected. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Billy Donovan for a moment. He spoke about what a fun time it's been getting to know the young stars who are part of the Rising Stars roster during this All-Star break. He said they are just wonderful individuals and they have the drive to succeed. You'll be seeing them play in the All-Star game soon enough. I have to agree with them, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
The Stars have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And so, here are the Elites. 1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Inside. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Nurkic has got his first bucket of the night.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Sampson's shot is off.
That was almost a highlight reel play, but they couldn't quite sync up.
Dishes to Okafor. No luck. Now the Elites take it the other way. Payton passes to Navarro. Nurkic kicks to Sampson. He feeds it to Clarkson. Passes it to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Navarro. 9 points in the game so far. Mirotic has a wide open look. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Payton outside, and the call will be against Langston Galloway. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for the Stars. Raul Neto.
Clarkson dishes to Payton. The pass to Navarro. Fades. No good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all